Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. I went to Winners and Homesense. Actually, this is not one shopping trip, this is quite a few shopping trips. Sometimes I just have to get out of the house for distraction, and I usually go to Winners and Homesense. There's always just new stuff coming in, and it just helps distract me. And so I just pick up a few things here and there. So these are a few trips there anyhow. But before we get started, you can skip ahead if you want. But I went to lunch with a couple of good friends of mine, fellow nurses. We've known each other for about 30 years. We were pregnant together. We had our kids together, and we were very, very close. So they took me out to lunch, and they said that they had collected money for in memory of my son Garrett, who passed away in October. They collected from nurses and doctors and other people in the hospital, and they actually collected $1,300, which was just amazing. So they're going to give the money to my son's scout troop. He was a scout for about 10 years, and he loved it so much that he actually became a scout leader. He didn't do too much in the past year because he was working, then he started college. But they collected $1,300 for the scout troop, and they also bought a plaque for him with his picture on it, and the scout leader is going to hang it in one of the cabins where they go camping. So that was just amazing. He just loved the scouts. They would go on jamborees to Vancouver, British Columbia, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. They were just, he just loved the scouts. So that was just so touching, and I got so emotional. It's just amazing how much they're supporting me and getting me through this. So before I get too emotional and start crying on you, we'll get started. But I just thought that gesture was just amazing, just amazing. So anyway, so we'll get started on my little hauls here. I think this was at Winners. I just bought some slippers. I usually wear slippers around the house because if my feet are cold, the rest of me is cold. So these ones have little treads on them, and they had these little red foxes on there, and they're really, really soft and thick. And I got one of those drying mats, and this one has like a winter design on it, so the sweaters and the skates and the skis and that. And I got some summer ones, but kind of like that winter pattern. And for my neighbor, she has us over for dinner quite a bit. She's Spanish, and she speaks Spanish, Italian, and anyway, she's quite the character, but she's a real sweetheart, and I'm going to give this to her for Christmas. It's metal. It looks like a book, and it has English tea, Darjeeling tea, Sencha green tea, excuse me, and Earl Grey tea. I think there's like 32 tea bags in there, so she likes her tea as much as I do, so hopefully she'll like that. And I bought some more of that Giovanni hairstyling mousse, medium to firm hold. I really like Giovanni products, and I really like this mousse. I've gotten it a couple other times, so I'm glad I was able to find some more of that. It gives a lot of lift and hold, but without feeling, sticky and crusty and all that stuff. And I got the Garnier Ultra Lift Miracle Sleeping Cream, anti-age and anti-fatigue. Fights dark circles and wrinkles. That's what I need. That was $6.99. And I'm not sleeping much, and I'm crying all the time, so I need something to get all the puffiness down. Then there's tea tree mask pack, and they're pre-moistened masks with already the eyes and the mouth nose cut out, and you just place the pre-moistened mask on your face and wait 10 or 15 minutes. And this one has tea tree oil, witch hazel, and licorice extract. So yeah, kind of looking forward to that. Antibiotic and anti-inflammatory that can calm and soothe irritated skin. So, and I bought one of these facial cleansing brushes. It just takes one, I think one AAA battery. It's got these really soft little bristles on there, and yeah, I think I had one from Neutrogena, and I don't know where it went to. So anyway, this one has like a little gold handle on it, and that was like $12.99. And then bought L'Oreal, that micellar cleanser. I saw a couple of them that had that micellar water in it, so I Googled it, and I guess it's quite popular in Europe, has been there for quite a while. Now it's coming to North America, and I think it's supposed to have like suspended oil, tiny suspended oil in it, which attracts all the dirt and the makeup and everything, but it doesn't strip your skin of moisture and that. So I did get the L'Oreal one, and this is another company that I'm liking their products. It's Good Things, and I think they're made in Britain. And this is micellar water, and it's got mango and blueberry. And what's it say here? Micellar waters are perfect for light but super effective cleansing. The tiny molecules grab onto dirt and grime and lift away My bifocals aren't adjusting, it's too dark in here. But anyway, I've heard a lot about this micellar water, so should be interesting. And then I've got this lip balm, Oilyology beauty oils, and they're quite large. Like, you get a lot for your money. There's argan oil, citrus flavored. There's coconut oil, tropical flavored, and shea oil, vanilla flavored. And I have tried these, and they're like super smooth. They really moisturize well, but doesn't leave your lips feeling kind of sticky and waxy. They go on very smooth in that. And I love anything with shea in it. I find it a very good moisturizer. So you get 3 sticks, and they were $7.99. But like I said, there's like there's a lot. They're quite large, so you do get your money's worth. They don't have SPF, but that's fine. I just use it in the winter or before I go to bed. I slather it on. I have other stuff that I use with SPF in it. So, and this is a drink I really like. I usually get this at Walmart. It's the chai latte. It's concentrated tea, and you put half of this in and then half milk. So I can usually use a cup of milk, and then I use a cup of this, heat it up, and then I use my little milk frother to make it all foamy on top. And this is a really good chai. It's very spicy, very warm. This is probably my favorite chai tea. And oops, looks like there's a hole in it almost. Anyway, usually it's about $7.50 or $8 or something like that at Walmart, and they had them at Homesense for $3.99. So I bought 5 of them, because that's a very good deal. And so I basically emptied the shelves of this stuff, and got a couple of little mugs. I love anything with like deers on it. I think these are at $5 each, $4 or $5 each. So there's little deer on there, and there's a little polar bear. And there's some Garnier Balancing Gel Exfoliator. That was just $4.99. And then I got this just a little dish for the oven. It's made in Italy. I really like the color, and it's just big enough for just a small little serving of vegetables or whatever. But I think this was only like $7.99. It was a really good price. And I went to the clearance section. I always like to check out the clearance section in Homesense, and got this dish for, I think this was under $10 too. I think this was only like $6 or $7 for this one. And this was made in Portugal. And then got some tea towels. I like anything with animals on it, so I found this cute little tea towel with the deer on it. I don't know if you're getting all that in or not. And this one's really cute. It's got this little squirrel on it, and actually this is almost like embroidery on his hat there, a little tassel there. So I thought that was super cute. And yeah, that's it. And I haven't gone out shopping. I don't plan to till after Christmas because the crowds out there are just brutal. And I'm trying to put on blinders for Christmas. I really don't want to celebrate it, but we're going to get through it somehow. So anyway, everyone take care, and we'll talk to you soon.